the addiction, it was the alcohol, right?
Yeah, mainly.
Overcoming that, like, at what point did that start?
Honestly, from day one. Like when I started in high school.
Oh, you were drinking in high school?
Yo, hell yeah.
Fuck.
And the first time I ever drank in high school, I was like, I'm in love. Like this, I could go up to any chick and talk now. Like I was a middle child, redhead. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't the most confident kid growing up. And yeah, so once I had the first drink of alcohol, I was like, I feel like a new man. So yeah, it's just kind of, you know, what it was for me. So I went to college. I went to Eastern all the way across the country by myself, basically.
Yeah.
And now it's like, this is real freedom. I can do whatever the I want. It was the worst thing for me at the time. So it got worse and worse. And, you know, I was able to manage it to a certain extent, but I was always that dude that was too fucked up and didn't know how to handle my shit. So, you know, I was able to stay afloat. And then once I got to the league, it just got worse and worse. And then it's not like college. Like you're not at school all year round like that. Like once the season's over, do whatever the fuck you want. I could do whatever, but after my rookie season, then it just got worse. Like I couldn't, I was completely out of control. I had no limit on what I could do. So like I was just partying and doing the most at all times. So it got to a point, like it was March 11th. That was when I got sober in 2020. And I called my girl, called my agent. I'm like, listen, I need help. Like I woke up one morning, I was literally beat, like sweating my ass off. Like I felt like death. And I was like, I can't keep doing this. Like I'm gonna literally run myself to the dirt.
Yeah.
And you know, at the end of the day, like football is my purpose. Like I know my purpose is bigger than just football, but there's no other thing on earth I'd rather be doing. There's nothing that is more, you know, I can give more of an influence on other people and help people. And it's just part of the story. So yeah, bro, honestly, it was after my rookie season got way out of control. And then I was like, yeah, I need
It's interesting though, how like it's, cause I watched interviews and stuff that you've done.
Yeah.
And you think even work ethic wise, like you know, it was interesting saying how it was one of the worst things, like getting alcohol and getting that addiction. But in a weird way, kind of how most things end up happening is also becomes one of the best things for you because you learn how to deal with it and you learn to overcome it.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what all this stuff kind of comes down to. Everything you're saying, it all comes back to the same idea of like you realizing, obviously, okay, this is what I really want. Am I willing enough and mentally strong enough to say no to this that's f***ing me up and not getting me closer there?
Yeah.
And that mentality, like to get out of like an addiction, because alcohol is a real addiction.
Hell yeah.
To get out of that real addiction and to put yourself in what you really should be doing.
Yeah.
That same sort of like mental fortitude it takes to say no to something that's so easy or so like pulling you is why you're able to probably continue to excel at the rate that you're excelling at.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's the thing. It's so accessible nowadays and it's so like normal.
Bro, yeah.
You see it on, it's, you know, every football commercial, there's a Bud Light or a whiskey or whatever it is. Like you see it all the time and it's become normalized. I live in Las Vegas. I got a million bad influences around me. But the fact that I can stay locked in and stay dialed in and keep bettering myself as a person. Like I'm not perfect, bro. Like I still have a million things I got to get better at. But I know like on a daily basis, I'm getting better and working towards that. So staying sober is number one before anything. If I stay sober, I got a chance. So that's all that matters. I wake up every day. Thank God I'm here and that I'm sober and clean. And from there, you know, from then on, I can go and just keep improving. So
well, I was watching a podcast on Andrew Huberman's podcast with David Goggins. They were talking about like a part of the brain that actually like expands or shrinks based on you doing things that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Like, so at some point, obviously, like, don't want to do it in this sense, like, okay, alcohol's there. You saying, like, physically saying no to this sort of thing, like, expanding in your brain. It's also related to, like, dopamine and your ability to, like, overcome it. Yeah. Like, the greater it becomes. So the more you say no to things that you really want to do, or the more you say yes to things that you don't want to do, the better you kind of become at that. And I think a problem in today's world is, like, most people just say yes to because it's easy, and they say no to because it's too hard. Yeah. 100%. So I think the more that you do those things that you don't want to do and you say no to the things that you really want to do, the better you are just as a person, no matter what you're doing. Yeah. Like it's crazy because it's a real like physical thing that happens in the body. Yeah. And it's like the more you practice it, because I could recognize that for myself. Like when I kind of start falling off on certain things like diet or like sleeping at the right times or doing all the things that made me good at what I'm good at. Obviously it's way different than playing football, just physically looking good, being able to perform at a certain level. I could look back and go, damn, the times that I just was like, I'll take this easy road, the easier it is to start taking the easy road.
No, 100%.
So how do you like not fall back into something like that?
Yeah, I think it just comes down to habits. I feel like that's anything in life. Like it's routine. Once you start doing something over and over again, like you said, like once you get comfortable waking up at 9 a.m. instead of getting up at 6,
Yeah.
you just become more comfortable and you become normal. Your body's used to, taking the easy route. So I'm glad you said that too, because that's a huge part of what got me here too. Like even in the off season, literally all year round, I get up, I'm 5:45 in the building by 6:15, 6:30 every morning, and there's nobody around. Like this off season, like nobody has to be there till April. I'm in there bright and early, and I literally do that just so I wake up and I know I'm already a step ahead. Nobody else is doing this in the off season. I talk to everybody, guys around the league, shit like that. Nobody's doing it because it's easier to sleep till 8 a.m. But I do it. I'm already a step ahead, and it's a win right out the gate. Like I'm getting up at 5:45 in January and going in the building. I'm like, nobody's doing this. But over time, you keep doing that, you feel so much better. I'm done. I'm putting in 6 hours of work and it's noon and I'm going back home to my girl. I can do whatever I want the rest of the day. Have my meal prep. I eat at the same exact time every day. I go to bed at the same time and I feel so much better the next day. But if I sleep in at 9, work out at 10:30, then I'm already 3 hours behind of how I usually work. And then, you know what I mean? I can't operate that way. But I have like a addictive personality. I'm obsessive about doing the right way. So the way I don't fall back into that is just stay in my routine religiously. And it's not easy. Like some days I'm like, I do not want to get up at 5:30 right now. It's
not supposed to be.
It's
That's
terrible.
the point.
But I know at the end of the day, I'm gonna wake up and get up and do my, I'm gonna feel 10 times better about myself. And I know I got better and took a step forward. So yeah, doing that's uncomfortable, like it makes me better. Every single day I'm looking for something to like, all right, what am I going to do that I really don't want to do? I can sit here and chill and relax. Like, how can I improve myself? And every single year, I'm looking for more, just finding that 1% in every category, whether it's doing Epsom salt bath 40 minutes every night. Like, I added that this year. And like,
bro, hold on.
I do it every night, bro.
These make fun of me. Everyone makes fun of me. I talk about doing baths because I put candles and shit.
Oh, hell yeah. My dimmed. I'm
bro,
I'm Zen
the
mode
same person
every single night, bro. I added that this year, bro. It's changed.
Okay.
I love it, bro.
I've talked about this on podcasts and I got flamed on this. I do really, really hot Epsom salt baths. I swear to you, bro, I get my best ideas ever.
I'm telling you.
It might be a blood flow thing and obviously like the recovery thing, but bro, I get the best ideas.
I'm telling you, bro. I literally have a setup. I have this big tub in my bathroom. I have my iPad, watch my film. I have my laptop, and like I literally just sit there. It's my favorite time, bro. I swear
that's
to God.
crazy.
Yeah, but it's like that. I have a whole recovery like facility basically at my house now. I got the sauna, the cold plunge, the Epsom salt baths, all that shit, the Normatex, Game Ready.
You ever use red light?
We have a red light at the facility now.
Yeah,
so
I'll show you. I got
light.
everything you just mentioned. I have it here. I have a room over there. I got the sauna back there, the cold hot tub over here.
Bro.
Obviously, I'm not defensive player of the year or anything. But
it doesn't matter. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. Once I'm done playing football, I'm gonna still be doing the same.
Yeah.